In this lesson, we're going to talk about how to work with numbers in Python. We're going to be using the interactive shell again, so go to your Python subdirectory, type Python to open the shell. Again, you probably need to do that from your 2.7.2 version of Python. There are several different types of numbers you can work with in Python. The most common is the integer, such as 100, or the floating point number, such as 3.14159. But you can also work with hexadecimal, octal, and binary numbers in Python. Python has the standard mathematical operators: addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. Python also has modulus, so if you type 4 modulus 2, that returns the remainder of dividing 4 by 2. See, that's 0, whereas 3 mod 2 returns 1. Also has an exponent operator, so if I want to find 2 to the second power, I can type 2 star star or asterisk asterisk 2 to get 4, or 100 to the third power, which is 1,000,000. When you're working with mixed number types in Python, such as integers and floating points, Python always converts up so that 1 plus 2.2 will be equal to 3.2 rather than 3, because here Python will convert up from integer to floating point. And that's a great thing, because it'll keep you from accidentally losing some data. Another thing to keep in mind when working in Python is that the operators have an order of precedence. Think my dear Aunt Sally, multiplication, division, addition, subtraction, for the most common of the operators. So that 1 plus 2 times 3 is 7 instead of 9, because the multiplication, 2 times 3, is performed before the addition. If you want to change the order of precedence, then use parentheses, like so, to give us 9 instead of 7, because here we're forcing the addition before the multiplication. Python has some built-in mathematical functions as well, such as pow, which performs power taking 2 to the third power, or absolute value, which will return the absolute value of its argument, or round, which will round up or down its argument either to the next highest whole number or to the next lowest whole number. There are also some math functions that you can import, such as square root and floor, or just 2 examples. The literature will give you a full list of all the mathematical functions. And then finally, for performing random number generation, you can import the random library, and its random function will return a random number between 0 and 1. Or if you want to return a value within a range, you can type random.randomInt or randint, and then the range 1, 100, and it will provide a random integer in the range from 1 to 100. So that's a very quick look at how to work with numbers in Python. I don't want to spend too much time on that, because we could spend forever going over all of the features of numbers in Python. There's lots of tutorials on the internet and lots of reference material if there's something that we didn't cover in here that you're interested in. Some of the other lessons will also bring up some points about numbers in Python. But for now, we're going to move on to the next lesson, where we're going to talk about working with strings in Python.